Alright, welcome back to Alan Wake. This is the Backlog Gamer. I am Aaron, and this is my backlog, where I try and fight the good fight against Steam and their stupid Steam sales. Now, last episode I learned that nothing is safe. Even inanimate objects will become animate objects. I had to fight a bulldozer. So, that was fun. I'm kind of backtracking a little bit so I can get to these little depots here and pick up some batteries and some flares and some ammo. Because, that's always good. Alright, and that actually will... Oh, I actually have reached the limits how much revolver ammo I can carry. So I don't think I have to worry about what I was worrying about earlier, about running out of ammo. Ah, yes, the truck. We get to go on the truck. That's going to be fun. Is there any manuscripts over here or anything that I might be missing before I hop in? And negatory.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise.
Oh boy.
I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
I agree with Alan.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Well, you might want to carry the flashlight and the gun with you and not, leave yourself unprotected or... Well, Alan, what are you doing, bud? You're really gonna go to No, perhaps I should take the car. Yeah, you're really gonna confront a guy who's kidnapped your wife with no means of protecting yourself or anything.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
What's going on here? I wonder if that's his car? I don't know what I'm doing. Ah. This is probably their way of ensuring that I go on foot. Was that a chair? What? 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 Can I sit in it? What is the point? I mean, awesome place to have a chair. I guess if we're at like a coal mine, maybe this is supposed to be like one of the coal miners had brought over it, to sit down and relax on their break, I guess? I don't know. Just like seems kind of weird. That was a beautiful place to keep a chair, but I can keep driving. That truck could fit through there. Well. I want to keep the truck with me as long as possible. Come on, truck. I don't know why you got out of the truck to begin with. A lot of people probably ran through this thinking, oh, won't be very far. Or at least ran through this and then doubled back. Come on. Come on. Yep. Just gonna leave a note. Sorry, dinged your car.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Okay. I mean, does Pat Main ever not work at the radio station? Oh. How nice. Grand Theft Auto. I believe that's where it came from. And we need to go this way. This way. Whoa. The driving's a little crazy. You know, there's a lot of sheriffs, deputies, and just general law enforcement people that died last night. This isn't really a big town, so I wonder how many they had employed and how many they lost. There's probably something up there. If I were to give this game a guess... Hey, look, another radio.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Oh, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because She was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
And I do apologize if me settling on those areas where I listen to a radio show or watch Night Springs or something like that annoys you. I like them. And the whole point of this is I want to play my backlog of games, and all these things kind of add to the atmosphere of this game, and I really dig them. So I do want to listen to them. I might maybe have this episode run a little longer. Maybe I'll start annotating my videos with, like, skip past the commercial or Night Springs, or skip past the radio show. Maybe I'll start doing that. I'm starting to get a little freaked out here. It is daytime. These cars are out here. Where is everybody? Is my question to ask. I think I'd at least run into one person who these cars and stuff belongs to. There we go. It's kind of weird. Just got stuck on a step or something.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Oh boy. Well, that's creepy. Yeah, I wonder where everybody is. I'm sure I'll find out soon. This is certainly taking a while. I'll continue down the road.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Oh, so why were there random cars parked up here? I kind of assumed that people were still at this mine. I guess not.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Boy. I don't know.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Now...
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah!
All
I'm
right.
gonna kill him.
So, he waited
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
a very, very long time. I mean, more than...
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
What? What am I doing? I mean, don't get me wrong, he was waiting for the kidnapper of his wife, but again, he waited like... If it's that dark out there, maybe 8 hours, maybe more. Ah, okay, there we go. Jump over the chain. Flares, batteries. Don't need revolver ammo, but I still have shotgun ammo for a shotgun I don't have. I don't know if I missed it or if it's still something I'll pick up sometime later in here. I don't know.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
I picked up another revolver. Ooh, revolver ammo bucket. Which probably means some difficult areas ahead. Oh, that's a flashbang, not flares. It's kind of bad that I wasted that. Oh, almost dodged that one. Ooh, that was close. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight there. I'm going the wrong way. Do I really want to open it? Almost. Almost again. That could have been bad. Oh. That could have been double bad. I know this episode's running a little long, but I'm thinking about having this episode be a little longer in ways.
What the hell?
Well, only one way to go.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Yeah, avoiding electrocution might be good. I am not liking how open this is. It's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. Dodge, 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 dodge. Yeah! That was awesome. Oh, interesting. So, like, the batteries don't instantly recharge the heavy-duty flashlight. That is very interesting. I believe at the next checkpoint, I will call the episode. Believe that was exciting enough. And is this an actual checkpoint? It is an actual checkpoint. Alright, so thank you for letting me waste your time. We will try to get into that building, I guess, because that's the only way to get to the next hillside. So probably turn off this power. Thanks for letting me waste your time. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen,